Hey there, welcome to my channel, Messing with Michelle. If you're returning, welcome back. And if you're new, welcome. My name is Michelle. Today's video, I'm sharing with you prepping for Christmas 2024. I'm going through all my totes of all my Christmas decor to see what I have and what I can donate. Over time, I've collected quite a few decorations and there's things that I haven't used for quite some time. So before I go shopping this year and start going crazy in the stores, I thought it'd be great to look in the bins, see what I have, and then this way determine where there's areas that I can start adding new decor and things that I will be using for this year's decorating. So if you have decluttering or if you have any sort of organizing you have to do before the holiday season, hopefully this helped you out. Just so you know, I've mentioned it many times in my videos, organizing is not always my strong suit. I try my best. Sometimes it can get overwhelming. So if you're like me, hopefully you can stick around and organize together. We'll get through this, and in the end, it always works out. So keep on watching and we'll jump in and start the organizing. Alright, so bin number one. I hear a bit of jingling in here of bells. I'm not sure exactly where it's coming from, but we're gonna start with this bin. I have an idea of what could be in here, but that's just a few items I think I know what's in here. Otherwise, it'll be a complete surprise what I stuffed in here from last Christmas. So I'm gonna be in my dining room organizing. I have a nice long table. So I think to keep myself organized, I'm gonna have a keep pile and a donate pile, and maybe an in-between. Not too sure if I wanna keep or donate. So we'll see how far I get, but we'll tackle this bin and see what's inside. Okay, so right off the bat, I know this will be a donate. I think I bought this at the dollar store and I think it's cute, but it's not something that I'm gonna probably be using this year. And I think if someone else is looking for something with some wording for Christmas, this would be perfect. So this is going to keep in my donate pile. So I think I'm gonna have it on my left, my keep, the right I'm going to have for donating. So this is going over here. All right, so let's see what else is in here. I have a towel that I used for my pencil Christmas tree, so I'm gonna keep this. I use that to just wrap around the base of the tree, so that's going to be kept. Next, I think this is going to be a Christmas tree, so maybe I do actually know what's in here more than I actually thought. So this is just wrapped up in, I have this little Christmas tree. I think this is so cute. I bought this from Michael, so definitely going to keep this. And this is just a tea towel. I'll keep this as well, that I usually hang up for Christmas in the kitchen. So keep. So far we're a lot of keep so far, but that's okay. I'm sure there'll be bins, there'll be a lot of donations. Now I have some runners. I'm gonna keep this. I have a green as well as a red. These were bought, I think, 2 years ago. Definitely a staple to have. It can come in handy anywhere. So going to hang on to this one, as well as the matching red as well. It's a nice velvet, and I've heard that velvet is really on trend this Christmas, so this is great. So I'm already kind of ahead of the game. So I'm going to keep these and see where I can incorporate them. Even if I don't this year, at least I know they're here. And I also have actually more Christmas trees. So once again, back on trend. I bought these a few years ago. In a couple of my videos I featured them in. So it's great to buy staple items that you know you're going to reuse, or maybe unbeknownst to me, I didn't know that velvet was going to be on trend. So definitely going to be incorporating these into my decor somewhere as well. And they're just like a glass with velvet on top of it. So I have 3 of these, which I'll have to find the other ones. So I have these ones here as well. So far this bin has been quite a lot of keeps, but we'll see what happens when I get further down. All right, so I'm gonna dig deeper. These are some wooden Christmas trees. I think these are gonna be great because it gives you that rustic, natural look, and I'm kind of leaning towards like natural look, maybe some traditional green and red this year. So definitely going to keep these items. So I have a few. These are the type of things I'd like to keep because you can just use them year over year, or you can just kind of incorporate them in different decor ideas. So I think these are great to keep. And I know my pile of keeps is growing, but this so far is a great bin, but I do see items here I will be donating. So when it comes to decorating, I used to use like Santa Claus, some snowmen, and I still think that's so cute, but I just don't find that I'm reaching for them for these past few years for Christmas. So rather than keeping them in the bin, not using them, I thought I'd donate them, because this way if someone else is looking for a Santa or maybe a Frosty, they can find it at their donation center and I'll drop it off. So little Santa here, oops, I bought this a few years ago. He's really cute and he has like some skis and he's like adorable, but I just don't see myself using Mr. Ski Santa, so this is gonna go into the donate pile. And then also I had these 3 blocks. I got these at Michael and it says wish, hope, peace. I never know where to put these. I put them out for Christmas and they just never tie in, so I think I'm just gonna donate these items as well. And then also I have this, I think it's called a bottle brush Christmas tree. I'm going to donate this as well. I don't tend to use a lot of silver anymore, so I thought this would be a nice item to donate to someone who's looking for a nice bottle type of brush Christmas tree. Don't even know the name of it, but this is going to go donate. All right, so bin number 1 has been cleared out, and you can see there's a bit of a trend on this side of my donate pile. I'm just kind of moving away from the Santa Claus and just like the more wordy type of signage. So I thought that this would be great if someone's looking for Santa Claus. Like I mentioned, he's going to be donated and he is really nice looking, but I never know where to place such a large Santa Claus. So I'm going to give those away. I have a couple or a few placemats. I'm kind of on the fence. I don't know if I want to keep them. They're not really something I may be using this year, so I'm going to just put them in the donate. Maybe I'm on the fence of keeping, but right now it's donating. This little picture here, it's supposed to light up. I've had this for a few years. I think it's so cute because it has like that vintage truck look, but I'm not sure if I want to keep it or if I should just donate it. So that's why it's in my maybe, kind of not too sure. And then here are the other items I showed you that I will be keeping. So the velvet Christmas trees, the table runners. I have some cute little stuffed animals that I can't part with, and then the natural trees that I like to keep as well to give that natural feeling. So far, the keep is a little bit heavier than the donate, but that's fine. There's 2 more bins to go. So I'm going to dive into those and see what those other bins have. All right, so this is bin number 2. And there's definitely a lot of things I will be donating. Well, I shouldn't say a lot of things, but there's things on top that I know I'll be donating. So let me just bring this over here. I'm going to be donating these glass vases or candle holders. I think one of them broke and there's only 1 in here. So I'm just going to donate it. The broken one I threw away, so just 1 in here. But I will write on the box when I donate only 1 inside. Just one of those things that I know I'm probably not going to use this year. I've had it for many years, so I'm going to donate it in the donate pile. And stockings, I'm a little bit on the fence about giving these away just because we've had them for years. So I'm going to probably put these in the maybe pile. And I know I have some stocking holders inside, which are these cute little bears. I've had these since I was probably a baby, so they're vintage, so these are definitely going to be a keep. So far, I'm not doing too bad, making decisions quite easily, not feeling overwhelmed yet, which is definitely great, but I do have a whole entire bin of ornaments I have to organize, so maybe that will change, but so far, so good. So these ones I'm going to put in the maybe For this year, I wanted to have like a knitted stocking. I really love that look on the fireplace. I know I'm shopping kind of late in the season technically. I'm gonna start shopping at the end of November, so it could go either way. I could find what I'm looking for, or it could be out of luck by now, but that's why I'm gonna hold on to these stockings, because just in case. So this is gonna be a maybe. And I also have this cookie jar that I've had for years. He's really cute. I'm not sure if I'm gonna take it out. I'll just show you the box, but it's a cute cookie jar I've had for a few years, but it never comes out of the box. So I think there's gonna be probably a family out there that loves to have Frosty on their counter for their cookies. So I'm gonna put this on the donate pile. So this is one of those bins that is a lot of donates. These two items, I've had them forever. I think this is from the dollar store. I've had this probably for years. I don't even know where I bought this, but I never know where to put it, so I'm going to donate it this year. It's kind of like on a wire. It's kind of hard to decorate, so I think there'll be someone out there that may enjoy it more than me. So it's going to go on the donate. And I know I have these items in my bins for quite some time that I haven't really reached for. Maybe I've used them a couple of times, but I'm just going to see, like, make those decisions quickly. If I don't think I'm gonna keep it, put it in the donate. Don't think about it too much, and then hopefully make the right decision. All right, so this is progress number 2 after the second bin being empty. So this is my keep pile, and I'm happy with the size of the pile now because it's a lot of stuff I know I'll be using. I want to just take everything out, see what's in the bags. Even though I don't really need to take everything out, I want to see exactly what I have. So I found these really nice picks that I forgot that I bought last year. And I also have some greenery, which is always handy for Christmas. That's one thing I love to invest in, is greenery and just things I can reuse time over time. So definitely keeping those items. And still my maybe pile is very minimal. So that's great. Making really tough decisions with my donates, but it's happening. So this is, I'm kind of seeing like a trend in the evolution of my decor, because previously I had Santa Claus, I had like a lot of cutesy cartoony looking decorations, nothing wrong with that. I just don't think I'll be doing that this year, so I thought I'd donate this. So still making good progress with my donations. I feel good about it. Don't feel stressed at this point, which is great. I have one more bin to do and then I will be successful. All right, so this is bin number 3. This one has all my ornaments in it and it's gonna take a little bit longer to organize. So I don't think I'm going through each item that I'll be donating or just going through what I'm going to keep, just because there's a lot of little small tiny things in here. I don't know what I'll be finding in here. I don't even know if I'm going to be donating anything, because ornaments are timeless. They have a lot of memories behind them. So we'll jump in and see what's inside. All right, so before I even open to any sort of ornaments, the first thing I have is a whole bunch of bows and ribbons that I put on my Christmas tree. They're kind of all like scrunched in here. I might as well just keep them because they might go on the Christmas tree again. And ribbon, I have to tell you, is so expensive. So if you have ribbons and you want to think about throwing them away, keep them, because those really add up unless you get a really good deal. So these I will be keeping. Once again, more bows that I use on my Christmas tree. I'm going to keep these. I also have some poinsettias for the tree as well, so I'll be keeping those. And this is a lot of my ribbons, bows, tree decor. So I'm just gonna kind of go through and see what I want to keep and what I want to donate. So I'm going to speed through this and I'll come back and show you what I plan to keep and donate. All right, so this is check-in number 3. Not too much progress on the items I'm going to be donating. I just added a few extra items, just like a decorative box, this little piece of wood that I won't be using that's covered in a million pieces of glitter, which is at the bottom of the bin I just cleaned out. That is going to be a nightmare to clean. I'll have glitter for years in my dining room if I clean that out here. So this pile, not looking too bad, could be a little bit bigger, but going over to the keep pile, it's kind of grown a bit larger than I anticipated, but that is due to a lot of this stuff kind of being big and bulky. I have a lot of greenery. Like I said, I love greenery. You can use it time over time. Just for this video and not to get too overwhelmed, I'm not going to go through all my ornaments. I know that a majority of them I'm going to be keeping, or if not all of them. It's just something that's a keepsake, and I'd be feeling really bad if I gave away any of my ornaments. It's just nice to kind of think back and have those things for memories. So I'm not going to go through this bin, but I know a majority of the stuff I will be keeping. Maybe a couple things I might donate, like this little tiny heart here that I can see through the bin. So I'll go through and just pick out the stuff that doesn't have any really real meaning behind it. So larger than I thought, the keep file, or the keep file, actually the keep bin, but you know what, it's good progress. Baby steps. So all of my bins are now organized, decluttered. I should say more decluttered than organized. That's coming in just a minute. But this is my donation pile here, which it wasn't too bad choosing which items to donate. I kind of had a general idea what I wanted to donate, a few things in there that I just was anticipating, but better to donate than hang on to. And then just over here is my keep pile, and it's a bit bigger than I had anticipated, but it's just a start. This is just the beginning of decluttering, and I'm sure I'll be doing this time over time when I start collecting more items when I go shopping for years to come. So it's a great baby steps to get decluttered. So the next step is to just put stuff in my donation box to send off to the donation center, and then also just put everything back I'm keeping into my tote bins. So here is the final check-in after everything's been organized and decluttered. So everything donated is in this bin. And these are all my ornaments. I decided to keep the stockings because I just feel like I'm not ready to part with them right now. So those will be hanging out in the bin for this year. I'm gonna still look for new stockings, but for now, keeping those ones just in case I'm not successful. But you can see there's so much more room in my bins, especially this one here with all my greenery. There's so much more room that I have now that I've decluttered. So this is mostly greenery and just stuff to put on the tree. And this is just like my wooden trees, my natural trees as well. I decided to keep the picture, still not ready to part with that, but everything is in this bin that's kind of like a soft or hard texture. So this is what I have. I feel great, I feel light, I feel good about going shopping now that I know what I have, if there's anything else that I want to grab at the store. But great first year progress for decluttering for Christmas 2024. All right, everyone, that's a wrap on Christmas decluttering and organizing for 2024. I think it's a great way to kick off the holiday season by going through to see exactly what I want to keep and what I want to donate. And this way, when I go shopping for future decor, I have the space in my totes to actually add to it rather than just trying to stuff things into bins with stuff I'm not even going to use. And then this way, I'm also mindful to know exactly what I have. So this way I'm not overspending or overbuying for things I already have on hand for Christmas. So if you like these types of videos, don't forget to hit that like button because it does help support my channel. And if you haven't already done so, I'd love for you to hit that subscribe button so I can take you on my messy journey and you don't miss any future videos that I upload, especially for Christmas 2024. This is just the tip of the iceberg. I do have more videos coming up for decorating, so hopefully you tune in. But thanks so much for watching this video, and I'll catch you in my next video when I upload next. Thanks for watching. Bye.